what is the basic expectation? Is it more for the money in hand? We hear about that a large Gen Z population, certainly in countries like US and now even increasingly in India, is becoming more debt ridden, which means that do they want more cash versus options to finance some of their debt, etc. Is it flexibility? So can you talk through like what are you seeing for that cohort per se?
So I think, Nikhil, you are clearly the Gen Z guru, right? In terms of understanding this cohort, the mindset, the way I see it, like you said, this cohort um, has, if we talk for a minute in India, very specifically, this cohort has grown at a time of the proverbial India shining perspective, right? So many different industries coming to play, expanding employment. Um, this generation is the digital native, as you really said. Tech is not a part of their lives; it is who they are, right? And therefore that ease of going in. It's also a generation that has seen perhaps their parents go through the 2008 financial crisis, implications of that, their parents, their loved ones. They entered the workforce, many of them, those who are working around the COVID pandemic time, which was really a once in a lifetime, once in two lifetime kind of a reality for most of us. And, or even perhaps were in their higher final stages of education of this. Post the COVID pandemic, there's been, we've heard these buzzwords, the great resignation, quitting, and now the geopolitical sensitivities and realities in many parts of the world. I think at the end of the day, these have shaped the Gen Z expectations. I think, of course, they've shaped the entire workforce, right? Who also lived through all of that. I think most of the, as we, couple of topics really come to play in terms of what gives them what is believed this cohort really looks forward to in the workplace, and what gives I don't want to say job satisfaction, happiness, but what gives the delta, what gives that delta at the end of the day, right? Undoubtedly there is an element of financial security. I mean, I think that is true for every generation, for every part of the workforce, because it's a reflection of I think it's a reflection of the world we live in, and some of its uncertainties, right? So the financial security, which um, is through compensation, but it's also through a lot of those other benefit dollars and the programs that are available. I think a very unique piece is also around, and maybe unique is not a fair word. More pronounced piece is also around flexibility at the workplace. Maybe it's because of the fact that they entered the workplace around the 2020, 2023 timeline where the world operated very differently. Uh, it isn't the future of work for them, it is how they simply work and have seen it working. Um, uh, Linked to that is a degree of is the aspect of meaningful work. Meaningful work around different words to it, Nikhil, right? Um, Purpose, that intersection between an organization's value systems and my value systems, the pride I have in being part of the organization, the ability I have to influence the world in the way I think is right by being part of this organization. So I think this whole piece around meaningful work and purpose. And I think the last important piece is also around wellness. And I use the word wellness in a very holistic, comprehensive sense, right? Because that's exactly what it is. It's across all the different pillars, and we can talk to it a little bit in more detail. So I really, it's in some ways, I don't know, do we want to call it a trifecta of these three, four different pillars? Um, and then it's a question of individuals' context, right? Individuals, am I in a certain country? Am I a certain socioeconomic background? Do I come from a place of, if I may say, privilege, which allows me to pick one over the other? or do I come from a place of looking for security, which automatically, anchors one of them more important? But I think broadly, this trifecta is what stays. And the interesting thing, of course, and I the value that the generation brings into the organization and the cultures and workplace. Every generation shapes the workplace usually for the better, almost always for the better, significantly for the better. And if you look at it culturally, all these pieces, meaningful work, purpose, wellness, flexibility, surely they move workplaces ahead, organizations and cultures ahead. And at the end of the day, the workforce as a whole gains from it, and workforces as a whole, any employer who looks at it, any organization who looks at it, would see this from a multi-generational perspective, because that's the reality of any workforce today.